Hi everyone. So today we're just going to be talking about running and exporting queries as well as running and exporting reports. So to start, let's go to queries here. So left click on queries and let's on the left hand side here, you'll see all my different queries. So for example, if I have one that like the weapons and gear, if I double click on it, it opens that query. I can set the dates to whatever I want. If I click this little green button here, it's going to run it. As you can see here, the results in a tabular format. I can go to attachments and see if there's any attachments, and then I can also see in a mapped result what it is all about. I can also right click on a query like this one and say run. Look at the dates and that kind of stuff. It says okay, and there it is there. The same thing. So there's two different ways in which you can run queries. Now, all I can do is, this is the results here. So I can right click and say run and export results, which is this one here. And you'll see I can change the format. I can export it to a shapefile, GPX, or CSV. Let's say a shapefile. I can click next. It's going to ask me the filter. I say next. And then it's going to ask me the location that I want to add it. Okay. When I click finish, you'll see that it is exported to that specific folder that I specified, and I can go there, and there it is there. It's not the correct place, but that's all right. Or I can go to query, export query results, exactly the same thing. I can choose the format. Now, if I wanted to, if it says query definition, this is allowing me to export that query to be added to a different conservation area. The other thing that I can do in Smart 7, which is go to File, I can say Export Map. And this layer to shapefile, so that's the same thing, or I can say Map to Image. So if I say Map to Image, I can specify which map to export, which directory, and give it a name. So I'm going to export it just to the desktop for now, just to show you, and then the format here, GeoTIFF, GIF, JPEG, etc. So let's go JPEG. I can set the scale, bounds, quality, set finish. If I go to my desktop, double click, there is the image there. So it's very, very basic in this sense because I don't have any legend, I don't have any other map elements other than north and the scale bar, but that's all right. Okay, so that's how I export query results. I can also say save query as, and that's just creating a copy of it. Okay. Now the same thing, let's go to the report. So I click on the report perspective here, and I can see this is the report I've just created here. Let's just close it. I can right click and I say export result, export reports. I can choose the format. So docx is for Word, HTML is if I want to share it online, PDF. This report definition is if I want to share it with colleagues and the structure. Just remember that you have to share the queries as well, which will be part of the zip folder as well. And then I can export it to another conservation area on the same laptop. Okay. I can also say export, run and export using this button here. Exactly the same thing. So if I export this to PDF, I'm just going to add it to the desktop. Now I can give it a name as a PDF and finish for the last, say, all dates. Continue. You'll see on the bottom left that it's running the report template or running that based on the date time, and say export complete. And here it is here. So if I double click on it, there it is. It opens it up for me and sees the results. And there's the map. Okay. What's nice about the fact that I can export it to doc or docx, this means that I can open up in Word and make additions to the report itself, like additional text, etc. That definitely helps when wanting to add narrative, that the narrative is not specifically associated with um, an observation or connected into the database, but it's just extra information. So I hope that helps you.